Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit round till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
Everybody, good morning. Oh man, my voice is still gone. What up? Good morning. Happy freaking Monday. Yup, I figured my voice was still gone, but appreciate y'all tapping in. Don't ask, just let it happen. Your boy lost his voice over the weekend. Then my daughter literally got me dude, I don't know what it is, but like this, like, I get sick all the time, bro. I get sick all the time, and then my kid gets me sick. That's what happens. But I figured that my voice was still the way it is when I woke up. But good morning, everybody. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is doing well. Sorry if my voice is gonna sound like this for the next day. I think hopefully my voice is gonna get better by tomorrow, but it's gonna be like this for one more day. So, but what up? Tito Cakes, what up, dude? Mr. 843, Loud Pack in the building. I think it got worse. I don't even know, dude. It sounds like the same what it was yesterday. What up, Frank? Jinx in the building, Deleon. It's time of the year. Yes. Atomic, what up? Good morning, Raph. Feel better, champ. Scene Lover says. I appreciate that. Frank in the building, what's good? Damn, Raph, what happens to your voice? A lot of stuff. School germs, it really is, bro, because my kids be taking it home, bro, and then I end up getting sick. Pew, what up, dude? Eugene in the building, what's good? Hope you feel better. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got some tea in my on my in my hand. See, look, I can't even say it right. Morning, feel better. GG says, bro, the thing is, like, I feel fine. It's just my voice. That's it, bro. Like, I feel fine. Top, take a shot of whiskey, Scott G says. Go hoop and we can see Raffy. Flu game. Get well. Get to get the immune system. I know. DH, what up? Morning sounds like a hot tea with honey kind of feel day. Feel better. No, facts. That's what I have in my hand. Literally, that's what I have in my hand right now. Get well, Raph. I just got over a flu. Good morning. What up, Brian? What up, dude? Spoonful of honey will help. Treyway in the building. What's good? Shay, get well, Raph. I just got over a flu. Appreciate you, my guy. Danny V, good morning. What up, dude? Good morning, Raph. Crazy weekend with Wolf Grays. Oh, dude. Crazy day for Wolf Gray 5s, dude. Crazy day for Wolf Gray 5s. And I really do hope that a lot of you guys that wanted the Wolf Gray 5s end up hitting. But I'm sure that we'll probably most likely see a restock on the Wolf Gray 5s. Bro, people have to understand that, like, dude, these Wolf Gray 5s, dude, like, people were outside, dude. Outside. This up and down weather don't help. It doesn't help, dude. It really doesn't, because it was warm all last week. And then it's gonna be all like it's gonna slow down, bro. It's gonna like get cooler this week. Stop, buddy. Stop. I got EA. How do I get in? EA is gonna happen for the 95s this morning. Probably most likely at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST, I think. What up, Jeff? What up, dude? Because they drop on Thursday. Buddy. Trying to get comfortable. There you go. Stay. What up, Kim? Good morning. Sad people got hurt for them. Yeah, I heard. But first, yeah, hold on, chat, real quick. How well did you guys do for the 5s over the weekend? Let me know. How well did you guys do? How well did you guys do on these 5s, man? How well did you guys do? Bro, these 5s are gonna be constantly like restocking throughout the week, dude. What up, Raph? What up, Martin? Ranfu in the building. What's good? Treyway got EA. Got EA for what? What did you get EA for? 3 pairs. All L's. EAW almost copped another. Yeah, 2 pairs of 5s. 3 pairs, 2 on ice. Passcast says. Sold in a size 11 for $350. Bro, that's the annoying part when shit resells, dude. Because now everybody wants the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shitty thing about, like, when a certain shoe resells, now everybody freaking wants the shoe. Chris Montgomery, what up, man? Are you sick again? Yeah, I got sick over the weekend, bro. It doesn't, bro. I don't know, man. It's annoying, man. This like, I'm just ready for the summer, bro. This is a little legit. It sounds like I'm like going through puberty. Hey, chat, is Shopify legit? Yes, it is. They got me a wrong size on my raffle. Nobody getting mines. Yeah, I literally just spin the block, bro. I spin the block just so I could grab one for retail for the content. But I'm gonna get rid of this 10.5. I know a lot of you guys have been hitting me up, bro, as of late, but I've just been so busy over the weekend. I haven't really got to the DMs. So I do have a size 10.5. Anybody needs it for retail. Sound congested? Yeah, it's because I lost my voice over the weekend. If anybody needs a size 10.5, bro, let's take a look at these real quick. Let's take a look at them, man. I think I give myself one more day and my voice will be better tomorrow. I promise you guys. This has been happening for the last 2 days, so I'm pretty sure I'm on my last go. No, I didn't sell it because I've been so busy. I haven't checked DMs. I have a 10.5 on these Wolf Grays for anybody that needs it for retail. I legit just wanted to get content off of it. So I know a lot of you guys wear bigger sizes. There was a ton of people behind me. There was a ton of people behind me that wore a size like 12, a size 11.5, and 13. So I didn't want to grab those sizes and ruin it for people behind me that were those sizes. So I just grabbed the most common size, which was a 10.5. So I was like, you know what, whatever. Dope ass shoe though. Dope ass shoe in person. They're cool. Just wouldn't wear an all gray shoe. I just wouldn't wear this. Respectfully. I just wouldn't wear this. It's a 10.5. So I just respectfully wouldn't wear this. I need for resale. I need that, bro. Please. Yeah, just hit my not Discord, but hit me up on Instagram. I'll check a random. I'll just see who was the first one to hit me up, and then I'll go from there. Or I'll just pick a random DM for these Wolf Gray 5s. So if anybody needs them, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 2, bro.
Arroba Juan Villarreal
Juan, thank you so much.
9787 donated $1.99. Will they restock in kids sizes? Congrats on WS.
Shouts to you, my guy. Will they restock on kids? Yeah, most likely, bro. Like, I'm expecting Nike to restock, Jdsports to restock, Jdsports to restock. There's gonna be a bunch of restocks throughout this entire week, and also like in the next couple weeks as well. So just be prepared. Just tap in with us. Shout out my boy Chris Montgomery for the $10 donation.
Arroba Chris Montgomery 4148 donated $9.99. Time for another medicine ball tea from Starbucks on me. Please feel better soon.
Shout out my boy Chris, man. Thank you so much for the 10. Time for another medicine ball tea from Starbucks on me. Please feel better soon. Shout out my boy Chris Montgomery, man. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate that. Weird energy at Shakeback Sunday. The attack happened one street over and affected a lot of attendees. Sheesh, DJ. Hopefully everything is all right, though. Hopefully everything is all right, dude. For real. Rav always helping out the people. Yeah, I try to, bro. I really do. So somehow I buy a lot from JD, but I also return a lot of pairs during the holidays, and I'm negative in points, but still under a A-listed. Can I get EA like that? Anybody could get EA, bro. Anybody that gets points on Jdsports could get EA. There's any raffles happening on the Neon 95s? I didn't really look into it too much. I might have to look into it this week for those 95s, because the 95s are going to be pretty limited this week, bro. I think they are. Let's see. Check your DMs drop on Instagram. Yeah, I'll check it out, bro. I'll check it out for sure. I'll check it out, my guy. I'll check it out. You gotta give me some time, because I gotta go look. Listen, chat. If I haven't got through your DMs, okay, if I don't go through get your DM today, it's because I'm going through everybody else's. Okay, so please just bear with me, man. Equals doing for 95s. Okay, yes, a bunch of raffles. Air Maxes are in the UK. Why they get all our Jordans? What? Air Maxes are for the UK. Why they get all our Jordans? I'm not sure. Bro. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess they got to divide all the shoes the way they have to, you know what I'm saying? Raph, I hope you feel better. I appreciate that, Firefleet. Hope so too, bro. I'm pretty sure this is going to go away after today. Full Locker, Snipes, Reserve, Hibbits, Champs, and Equal. You know how the Snipe online shipment works? I don't. It's been a long time. I'm not going to hold you. It's been a while since I've bought anything from Snipes. It's been a long time, actually. The last time I bought anything from Snipes was like UNC 5s. Wasn't disappointed with the Seth Rollins return on elimination. Wasn't disappointed. Oh, yeah. Elimination Chamber over the weekend. Lance Fresh was really good. I just think the CM Punk match was super predictable, and I just feel like that was probably the lamest match of the night. Like, that might be a hot take, but I think that was the lamest match of the night. That was like the most boring match of the night, because it was predictable, bro. I think Finn is gonna beef with Dom, and then that's gonna set them up for WrestleMania for their title. What up, Jake B? What's good, dude? What up, bro? What's your opinion on the Laker 4s, Raph? The Laker 4s are nice, bro. The Laker 4s are really, really nice. But it's just not a must cop for me, bro. It's just not a must cop. Snipes will ship your box in a bag. Where's the Laker 4s raffles? There's gonna be EA starting tomorrow. Probably starting tomorrow, there's gonna be EA on JD. Raph just likes anything WWE, never likes anything they do. Raph likes anything WWE, never not likes anything they do. Do these 95s fit true to size? I went true to size on the 95s and they fit perfect, bro. I went true to size and they fit perfect. If you have a wider foot, maybe you could consider going half size up. But I went true to size and they fit great. Costo, what up, man? Good morning, bro. What up? If only did another raffle for the Union Raffles. You going for the neons, bro? I already have a pair. I don't need a second pair. So, dang, you sound sick again. Yeah, I lost my voice over the weekend, bro. My kid was sick again over the weekend, and luckily, like, I don't have a cough. I don't have anything else. It's just I just lost my voice, bro. So that's really it. Like, I felt a little congested in the first day, but that kind of went away, and then it's just my voice is trying to recover. But I'm telling you guys, once you have kids and like you have kids, you guys would know that like all they do is bring that shit home, bro. That's all they do, and then I end up getting it. So only thing half size up if you have a wider foot. I'm gonna go true to size since I don't have a wide feet. You are a legend, broski. You helped me cop Wolf Gray's Stranger Things foams and that Supreme drop. Yeah, I feel you, bro. They buried LA Knight again. This is it for his career, W Rod says. Dude, Triple H doesn't like LA Knight. That's why. Triple H just hates him, bro. Bro, it's been going around. I'm feeling the same right now, Jake B says. Yeah, it's definitely just the weather, bro. I think it's just the weather because we dramatically just had like a huge weather change from going like super cold to going super warm over the weekend. And now it's going to start to cool down this week. The little germ factories. Facts, bro. I've been 95 over 20 years. True to size, only wide footers, half size up. My kid is homesick with strep second time in a month. That's insane, dude. That's insane. Hopefully your kid feels better, bro. So, yeah, CM Punk match was mid. No way he's beating Roman. Would be totally unbelievable. It's just gonna be interesting to see, you know, what goes forward with the vision. Especially the fact that Rollins is gonna want the belt back. So I don't know that beef is going to be very interesting because we could possibly see a rematch on the triple threat match. But then at the end of the day, it's like, what are they going to do with the vision? That shit is broken. That's why they needed Rollins back. They had no one else to beef with. I have a narrow foot and half size up. It's still necessarily crazy world of wait, what works for you? Crazy we worked. Wait, what? Good morning, Raph. Sir Raph. Hope you feel better. Appreciate that design. Oh, designer. Excuse me. Nightmare. I thought you were designer junkie for a second. Collection fan. What up, T Dot? Cody is winning Friday versus Drew, setting up Cody and Ren. Nah, I truthfully think it's gonna be a triple fatal 4-way. Like, there's no way that Cody's gonna lose on Friday. Like, you got to remember that Jacob Fatu was a part of that feud. So I think Jacob Fatu is gonna come out and break that. He's gonna DQ that fight, bro. I honestly think it's probably gonna be a fatal 4-way with Randy, Fatu, Cody, and Drew. So they're gonna give the belt back to Cody on SmackDown. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think so, bro. There's no way that happens, bro. There's no way. Do Air Max 95s run small? I think they run true to size. Rad Raph saw that beautiful post you made yesterday on your upcoming white and black tees. Yeah, I have a photo shoot coming in with the t-shirts. Me and the wifey got done folding all the t-shirts, packaged it all, so they're ready to drop this week. The t-shirts are gonna be dropping this Friday. Okay, t-shirts are dropping this Friday. We got about 13 minutes, chat. 13 minutes. Bunch of Cody crybabies, Frank says. Now, Cody versus Randy is the marquee match, 1 versus 1 doubt. They'll do a 4-way. We'll see. Treyway, thank you so much for the Trey Bino for the $5 donation.
@Treybeno donated $5. Dang, everybody staying sick lately. A lot of bugs going around. Hope
Shout
you
out to
feel
Trey for
better,
the
bro.
5. Dang, everybody's staying sick lately. A lot of bugs going around. Hope you feel better, bro. Shout out my boy Trey for the $5 donation. Appreciate that. How much are the t-shirt retail? $50. We're normally our t-shirts are $52, but we're cutting it down to $50. So the t-shirts will be $50 this Friday. We're gonna do an EA for the t-shirts probably sometime this week. Maybe on Thursday. I don't know yet. So if you're part of the Discord group and if you're part of the Instagram group, make sure you guys tap in because obviously you guys are gonna get first dibs on all the t-shirts. Okay. I don't have a lot of white, bro. I'm telling you guys this right now. I don't have a lot of white. I really, really don't. So if you want white t-shirts, just know they're not gonna be there's not a whole lot, bro. So so yeah. Mr. Ski, what up, dude? How are you? Shirt's getting botted. It's that $50 is not including shipping. So I'm in line for white. Dude, the white one's probably gonna fly. Cause I'm just I'm just doing it. I'm just doing white just to see how well white is gonna do. This is probably my best t-shirt that I've dropped by far when it comes to quality too. The quality of the graphic tee, like the graphic and everything about it, like I love it a lot, dude. I think a lot of you guys are really going to love this t-shirt, bro. I really genuinely think so. Thanks, Cap. You ain't even subbed up, Lawpack says. Yeah, we're also doing a giveaway this week for a t-shirt. We're also gonna do a giveaway. So hopefully you guys all tap in with that giveaway for the tee. We're gonna give one away. Yes, I did watch Elimination Chamber, bro. You asked me earlier. That's why I answered your question. All right, we got about 10 more minutes. 10 minutes. We'll see what happens, man. All right, 10 more minutes. Why are they limited? Because I never dropped the white t-shirt before, and I don't know how well white t-shirts will do. That is the reason why the white ones are super, super limited, bro. That's why. The t-shirts are heavy. The t-shirts are the same blanks that we've been using since day one. So if you've gotten the what's it called? The other t-shirts, the Marco t-shirts, the Wolf t-shirts, they're all the same blanks. So yeah, I appreciate that, Pew Pew, man. Thank you so much. So yeah, we have a whole little small photo shoot starting tomorrow. Super excited about it. And then we'll be posting it, all the info, sometime this week, probably most likely Wednesday or Thursday. Let's see. Wolf tees are great for the spring and summer. It is. White t-shirts are very great for the spring and summer. No one's talking about the Jordan 5 Wolf Grays, bro. The thing is, like, of course, people are gonna start talking about the Wolf Gray 5s because of how much they're going for, dude. That's why people are gonna be keep talking about them, because they resell, bro. They resell. That's the only thing. I'm telling you guys just right now. That's the reason why people are gonna start talking about this shoe all the time, because they resell, bro. Look what this is a pure example of like a shoe that resells and a shoe that doesn't resell. Antonio, thank you so much for the 37-month re-up. Ravi to go. Shout out my boy Antonio, man. Thank you so much for the 37-month re-up. Look how many people, when I said, hey, does anybody want the Kobe 8.5? Like, there was like maybe 1 or 2 people said, oh, I'll take it because that's actually my size. A Kobe 6. Why didn't anyone say, oh, I want it, Raph, I want it? Because it doesn't resell. But all of a sudden I say, hey, I'm not giving you guys anybody in here crap. I'm just saying in general. But when I say, hey, I got a 10.5 on the Wolf Gray 5s for anybody that wants them, like, it doesn't matter what size I had. If I had a 8, 8.5, 9, a 10, like, everybody would be like, oh, I want it. Like, this is just what happens, bro. It just happens. And the Kobe's were low-key hard to get in person too. Like, and depending on where you live, them Kobe's sold out in a lot of areas, but they are sitting in certain areas as well, certain sizes. But like, that's what happens, bro. That's what happens. Like, literally, that's what happens, dude. When something resells, people go crazy. Nobody wanted those Kobe's that I was trying to offer for retail. Ain't nobody wanted those. Ain't nobody wanted them. So what happens, bro? And shit starts to resell. It's a perfect example, dude. It's honestly a perfect example, though. What I tell you about them fives, Rappy Boy. Yeah, everyone wears hey, listen, the people are outside for them fives, man. It's the game is cooked rap. It's run by Resell, like if like it or not. Yeah, I mean, I think it's been around for a long time. Be best for the 22-month re-up. Good morning, chat. What up, Be best? What up? Good morning. Appreciate you for the 22-month re-up. Thank you. Let's see. Everybody don't wear Kobe's casually though. In their defense, bro, no, stop it, dude. People were buying up all the freaking Kobe's throughout the last year. Even last year, everyone was buying up all the Kobe's. Like, everybody was. Resell isn't that crazy on the fives. 100 over retail. After sellers, you clear $50. What brand are these t-shirts of yours? Are they shoe size? Wait, what? Are the neons limited? It seems like it, bro. Bro, Zach, let me tell you something. Bro. There was at least 200 people in line by the time the store opened. At least 200 people. I was 60th in line. Okay, that's why I told you guys, if you have a Nike flagship store, okay, like an actual Nike flagship store, like an actual big one, they will have a lot of sizes. Bro, I was about 60th, 70th in line, and I could have got any sizes I want. Everybody behind me, okay, that was a size 12, 11 and a half, 13, 14, 15, 12 and a half, all got a pair, bro. It literally reminded me of the metallic 5 drop. Kilama, thank you so much for the 2. Rap, you sound like Ron Rivers. Oh my gosh. I appreciate that, Kilama.
@Kilama420 donated $1.99. Rafi sound like John Rivers. ELDRBERRYSAMBUCOL.
Oh shit, my bad. I was muted. My bad. I'm here. Sorry, I accidentally muted myself. Bro, like everybody, like I said, everybody in front of me and most people behind me end up hitting the shoe. So I'm good. Sorry. I'm good. I think I'm back. My bad. Taking a shit on company time is goated. Can't hear you, Rap. I think we're good. Chat, right? Are we good? Hello? Good? Okay. My fault. 3 minutes. Cues up. Cue up. Did you get me a pair, Raf? No, I did not. I am getting one for the chat. Yeah, exactly. They weren't 200 people in line for Kobe's. Different shoe. You can't compare them. Listen, I don't care how many people were in line. That's my point. That's my point, bro. People were in line because there was no resell for the Kobe's. All the resellers realize, okay, I don't, you know what? These ain't going for anything. I'm not going to go jump into some goofy ass line for Kobe's. Can't you just, don't you get my point? Don't you get my point? You get my point though. It is definitely comparable because people are online not only because they want them, it's because they want to resell it. Like, resellers see what the prices are doing with the fives. Like, of course, they're going to go stand in line and loop all the pairs. That's what I'm saying. If you know, if you're a reseller, you should know already. You should know. You should know, bro. Nobody should not be out there. All you need is your phone. I mean, if you're able to hit, the thing is, some people are outside for us first come, first serve. Not everybody, like, you got to realize, like, not the shoe hasn't dropped since what, 2011? Like, some people that's been around for the game for a long time are not really tapped in for like Jdsports and like Jdsports apps. Like, not everybody is. I flipped my Gammas and blue Levi 95s this week. People are getting all sizes, taller size, grade school size, and grown men sizes. Yeah, I was able to help somebody in the chat. Shout out my boy Alex. Oh, there's my boy Alex right there. I was able to help him grab a size for his wife. He needed a size 7, and he got one for his daughter. So I ended up helping him grab one for his wife. So, but yeah. That's not true. You need more than your phone. You have to put in the work. Like Rafi said, you have to loop the stores. You really do. You got to hit all the raffles and stuff. So, I mean, a lot of people were prepared for this 5, it seemed like. But we'll see what happens in 1 minute chat. We'll see if EA goes live, but it looks like there's a queue. All right, looks like there's a queue. Yeah, of course, Alex, I got you, bro. I couldn't get my size 10 and I've grabbed those 2 size 11s. Both have bad quality control issues. Pew Pew says. Where are your kicks? Everyone a reseller. Where are your kicks says. Water them Kobe 8.5s, but after the vape drop, wife said no more shoes for February. Happy wife, happy life. People weren't trying to make the same mistake like the Jordan 5 metallics. Bro, the thing is like a lot of the OGs came out of the woodwork. Like one girl like had a pretty good point. Like, there's just a different crowd of people that was going for these 5s. All right, here we go. Let's see if I got EA. It's pre-order. There's no in-store EA for these 95s. That's crazy. Oh, I did get EA. I think. Oh, well, no. I have a loading screen. Anybody got a loading screen? I got the circle of death again. Oh, I got EA. Yup, there it is. I got EA. I got EA, chat. There it is. 95s are now on exclusive. Wow. There's no in-store EA for these joints. You guys got to remember, tomorrow we have the Force EA too. The Jordan 4 EA is going live tomorrow. There it is. EA's live for the 95s. 0 points. 0 points. I can't buy them, bro. I can't buy anything. I can't buy anything. I can't buy anything. If no one asks, you Raf, you hit with an 8. If no one asks, you Raf, hit me with an 8. For what? I can't buy anything online, bro. I can't buy anything online. Remember, guys, my bank situation. I got to figure it out this week. I can't buy anything online, bro. I couldn't even go for the 5s on Sneakers app on Saturday. Because my whole bank situation. Because remember, I told you guys on Saturday my bank got hacked. So my entire account is shut down. until further notice. To be honest, super happy I gave for the Wolf Gray 5s. Managed to get 2 pairs. One of the 2 toe and 10.5 for trade bait. Managed to get my undefeated for, to be honest. Super Raph, did you get EA? Yeah, it's on the screen. I'll send you money for it. Bro, I can't buy anything. I can't buy anything, bro. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. But I'm going to call my bank today. I haven't seen any notice on my bank, so we'll see. I have to call them again. Scotty, thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. Appreciate it. Got them. Hell yeah, I missed on EA, but I got EA and they are secured. EA on JD as well as double up complete. There we go. Dang, what bank is it? If you don't mind me asking. It's a credit union, bro. Crazy, right? Credit union, you would think they wouldn't do that, but it did. It absolutely freaking did, bro. So, dude, JD and Finish Line clip my EA or something. I haven't gotten any EA since Gammas. Bro, you have 1 card is crazy. No, I have multiple, bro. I have multiple cards. I just rather not, you know what I'm saying? I just rather not. If my bank is shut down, I'm not going to use my other card to like buy online purchases. I'm just not going to do that, bro. I have multiple cards. I just decide I just don't want to use it on this. So I do need, because I had extra like on my what's it called? I had extra money on my Apple Cash on my freaking phone, and that's what I used to buy my Wolf Gray 5s. So like I didn't want to use anything else. Raph, there were on shells at my JD. They were on the 90s too. Yeah, leave that alone, Raph. Be an adult. Yeah, it's fine. Listen, chat. I already have myself a pair of these 95s. I'm good. All I need is 1 pair of these. That's it. All I need is 1 pair of these joints and I'm good, bro. So, shoes come and go. Facts, bro. Yeah, it just seems like it was just pre-order. Doesn't look like there was any in-store EA for these. It's going to be interesting to see. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be interesting to see, man. It's going to be interesting to see how this shoe is going to be dropping this weekend. Like, I know, Mr. Sneaks. My throat is, yeah, it's kind of cooked this today. How much points? 0. Oh, how much points you have to get EA? I mean, if I were you, I mean, at least have 2,000 points in your account is what I would say. At least have 2,000 points. Yeah, you could use Status Cash Cut Life on pre-orders, but I think you have to use it on desktop. You have to use it on desktop, bro. You got to use it on desktop. So, I'm glad that I kind of gave you guys the warning that the EA was going to go live tomorrow on these. I think the 95s are great. I don't think they're a bad shoe. And I promise you guys this, is that this shoe was like a must need for like most people. But once again, Resell is going to dictate whether or not if people are going to want these or not, right? I mean, going crazy on these. I personally think this is a must cop, bro. Like, maybe I'm just biased, and these were on my top, my top 5 sneaker of the year last year was these 95s, even though they didn't really have a widely available release. But this shoe, in my personal opinion, is a must cop, bro. Like, you guys were the ones that put me on Air Max 95s. And like the neon 90s were my all-time favorite Air Max of all time, in my personal opinion, in this colorway. And this shoe is a really nice shoe, man. It really is. So this is definitely a must cop. This was definitely a must cop. Will these be easy on Sneakers app? I don't know what the stock numbers are looking like on these. I don't. For this Friday, I'm not sure how much these are going. I'm not sure what the stock numbers are going to look like, but I think these 95s are great, bro. I think these are really, really nice. Won't ever get EA on JD until you spend over 3,100 points for A-listed. I promise you, dudes. A lot of people are going to pass on this all of a sudden. Everyone wanted these last year. But now it's like, you know, rap, I don't want these 95s anymore. It's okay, bro. Good morning, Collection fam. Order complete. Must cop for a kid of the 90s. I have the 2020 pair and needed a fresh, newer pair with that big bubble. I am glad I got EA for these. Now the Lakeshow 4s. Jdsports really does not like me, Kevin says. This one gonna fly. Atomic says, hopefully. It's a great shoe, man. It's a dope ass colorway. So I mean, the thing is, a lot of people spend a whole lot of money, right? So got 7,700 on sneakers app. I forgot all about the hype around these shoes last year and how many people wanted them. Now no one wants them. Is crazy. Well, not everybody got EA too. You got to realize that. You got to put that in consideration. Like, not everybody gets EA. I get it. Just because the shoe's sitting doesn't mean no one wants it on Jdsports. Not everybody gets EA. So I got EA when I scrolled up the bottom, copped my order, taking a chance on a 13. That will fit, Zach says. There goes Zach. It's my cousin's birthday. Can you give him a birthday shout out? Her name is Jessica. Thanks, bro. Happy birthday, Jessica. Here we go. Shout my boy Chevy Rides in the building. You say EA's random. I don't buy that for 1 second. When it says people hitting EA can say 1,000 times it's random, I will say 1,000 times that's BS. Then I'm gonna keep saying 1,000 times it's random, bro. It's honestly random, bro. It really is. You just don't. I don't know. I don't know what's up with your account, but I promise you, it's just random. There's people in here that's not even A-listed that gets EA. Why JD got to do me like this? They give me EA on Jordans. I don't want, but not these. I had my $20 coupon ready to go. Rami says, Rami, if you really wanted this, I would have helped you out, but I can't make this purchase. Just like everybody else wanted help on these, I can't make this purchase right now. So if I had my account back up on my bank, I would absolutely help somebody on this one, because I feel like a lot of people are gonna want these 95s this Friday. So it is random, bro. There's people here that gets like 50, 20, 30,000 points and they never get EA. They haven't got EA, bro. It's random. They need to do this with the pink foams. Stop playing. EA is random, but you need to get some purchases on the account first and need to get A-listed and on account at least once to get shit. Shout my boy Dana. Thank you so much for the 2. Or Dana.
@Dana1778 donated $1.99. It's a can't stop, won't stop pair, British accent.
It's a can't stop, won't stop in British accent, Dana says, for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. That's making my points even more. And I'm making my point even more, PJ says. But like I said, it's just completely random. Like someone that has like 5,000 points, okay, gets EA, and the guy that gets 30,000 points has no EA. Like, it's just random. Like, you would think that, like, if you have more points, you get all the EA, but it doesn't work that way. So, and I would say, yeah, that's one thing too. I could be wrong with that. I don't know if you need like current purchases, like you have to be active on your account, like right before the drop. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'm A-listed and never got EA. Don't expect it. Just got to do more work to get them. Ohio stepdad came in clutch, was able to ship me the tax free and use this coupon. Rami says, I spend every week on JD, have over 22,000 points and didn't get EA. Good morning, good people. What up, Rahus? Bax, you do need A-listed. You don't need to be A-listed, bro. You do not need to be A-listed. 89,000 points is crazy. I spent a ton at JD finish line. I got Wolf Gray 5s and nothing today. Brandon says, what up, Killama? See, maybe it's not true. It's just random then. It's my whole point. It's just random. I have 15,380 points and I didn't get EA. It's random, Straight to Toe says. A listed here and no EA. You get access. God size 13. Congrats. Here you go. And like I said, I don't know what the stock numbers are looking like right now. I will have the stock numbers on Friday for these 95s, chat. I will have the 95 stock numbers this week. Size 14 and 7 sold out, but everything is still there. Make sure you have a preferred selected store that is active and rotate stores. How has Ascended Heroes been treating you? I haven't opened any, bro. I haven't opened any. Famous said 7K. See, that's not a lot. 7,000 pairs for these 95s. Yeah, these are going to get cooked. If there's only 7,000 pairs of these 95s, they're going to get cooked, bro. They're going to get cooked. What's up, Piglet? What's up, dude? Shama Boy Bread and Butter for the 5 gifted, bro. I appreciate that. Shama Boy Bread and Butter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shama Boy Bread and Butter. If you guys got a gifted membership, make sure you guys are saying thank you to the homie Bread and Butter in the chat, bro. 95s are sitting like ducks, Beetlejuice says. Because not everybody gets EA as well. You got to think about it that way. I mean, the Wolf Grey 5s were the same way. Not everybody had EA for the 5s. But they didn't sell out, though. Shama Boy Bread and Butter for the 5 gifted, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, bro. Thank you. My Konas, what up, man? Good morning. Anyone need a size? I'm passing. Need a membership? Yes, sir, bro. If I hit, I hit. If it will be my only 5th Neon 95. There you go. W Bread and Butter. You think these will be an easy grab in store for? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Because the thing is, like, I'm wondering how they're going to, I'm wondering how they're going to drop these in store. If they're in-store raffles, you might have to call your Jdsports. Now, I need some real tree sweats, cut off shorts to pair with these, Sweat says, or Zach says. Not everyone can win, but honestly, I think you need a JD in your state, Beetlejuice says. Shama Boy Trey Bino for the 5 gifted, man. You guys are starting it off hot. Oh, dude, it's March 2nd, bro. I forgot what month it is. It's officially March. It's officially March, chat. I also need these Air Max 95. Chevy Right says. DTLR has it raffles right now. Mr. Boo Boo says. I'm telling you guys this right now, bro. People are gonna milk these freaking Wolf Grey 5s, bro. People are gonna, dude. Resellers are gonna, dude. If you guys are not looking for the restocks, bro, like these resellers are gonna be cooking up these Wolf Grey 5s like freaking candy, dude. I'm telling you guys this right now, bro. All these cook groups. This is a way for a lot of these cook groups to promote their cook group. Hey guys, if you want to hit for retail, join my cook group. I'm telling you guys this right now. Like, if you really want to hit these 5s, bro, your best chances, respectfully, is to just wait till Nike restocks them. That is your ultimate best bet. That's your best bet. If you don't have monitors, if you don't have a life, okay? If you don't have a life, you could probably sit on monitors all day. Okay? But if you have a 9 to 5, you're on a forklift all day, you ain't hitting, bro, until Nike officially restocks them. Just saying. Like, who in here still needs a pair of Wolf Grey 5s? Who in here needs Wolf Grey 5s? Thank you, Famous. Thank you, bro. Who needs Wolf Grey 5s? Who still needs a pair for the toe? Okay, hold on. Nike definitely restocking them. Hold on. Let me post this real quick. I got you guys. And I'll show you the stock numbers as of right now for the 95s. Bagged one pair personal. Me. Are you still doing Pokemon? Guy? No, I can't find Ascended Heroes, bro. I can't find any Ascended Heroes. It's because I retired, bro. I retired from the game, dude. It's too much sweats. Maybe once I find another time to do it, maybe in the summer once my kids go back to school, maybe I'll be outside again for Pokemon. Are the 95s on JD men's sizing? Yes, they are men's sizing. So as of right now, this is the stock numbers for the Neon 95s. As of right now. This is the stock numbers as of right now for the Neon 95s. I need a 9 on the Air Maxes. These are what they are right now. If anybody needs them on Sneakers app. I haven't been able to find any Pokemon either harder than... Yeah, because the set is a special set, that's why. The set is gonna go for bread, that's why. Did I get EA? I did get EA on Jdsports, bro. I just can't make any purchases online. I just can't make any purchases. I thought I could trade straight up for the Unions for the Wolf Grays, and now people asking for cash. Yeah, because Unions don't go for anything. Unions don't go for anything. That's why. Unions don't go for anything. That's why they're probably asking cash on top. They're probably asking like what, $80 on top, because Unions are going for like retail. What if I text you my credit card? Flipper Drip says. Bro, I don't, dude. That's crazy. To text me your credit card info, dude. I don't think I would want you to give me your credit card information, bro. As much as I love you, bro. That's crazy. I don't think I'll be able to do that, bro. I don't know. I feel weirded out if you guys give me any of your info like that when it comes to credit card. No, man, I don't know, man. I don't want to be responsible for anything. Credit card info. Because, bro, why would I use my other credit cards to buy something that I don't need right now? Why would I do that, bro? I don't need this 95, dude. I don't need this 95. Listen. Feel me? I don't need to use my credit card for something I don't need. Especially if my bank is shut down right now, I don't need to do that, bro. For the love of the game, bro. I already have a pair though. I have a pair, bro. I'm good. I'm good, bro. Even asking him to use your card after knowing Rafi got hacked is wild. It's all good, bro. Should I trade my Costco SB Dunk for Union Varsity Union Royals? Should you trade your Costco SB Dunk for Union Varsity and 2 for 1? How much are the friggin' SB Dunks going for? You saying they're willing, Piglet, someone who's willing to trade you a 2-for-1. Like Royals and varsity Reds for your SB dunks. Is that what you like? A 2-for-1? Absolutely, bro. Damn, I would absolutely, yeah. I don't think those SB Costco's are even all that, bro. I don't think those Costco SBs are even all that. I would get rid of those SBs, bro. Yeah, absolutely. I'd rather have both of the unions than those SB dunks. The SB dunk, like Costco, it's just value. That's it. No, that's a mid-day robbery. I mean, dude, that's crazy. That's a come up, dude. What do you mean? Who gives a fuck about resell, Rami? That's the point. Who gives a shit about them Costco dunks? Listen, if he wants to trade them to get something that he wants, like, F it, bro. So be it. Like, who cares? Them unions are nice. If you have a shoe that you got for $130 and you could trade to get any shoe you want, why not, bro? Who gives a shit if them Costco dunks go up another $50 in the next year? Like, who cares? And then what? You say like, oh, they're going to keep going up. And then what if they just magically just restock in the summer? Then he's shit out of luck, bro. What if they just magically appear on Sneakers app and no one knows? Just like everybody else and the mama said in the blogs that they were going to restock at Costco's because it's snowing in the East Coast and they got late shipment. Ain't shit happened. Ain't shit happened, bro. Just trade them. Just trade them, dude. Just trade them. Sell them high, bro. Sell them high. Sell them high. Hey, man, you only live once, my guy. If you want the shoe, go get it now. Can anyone assist with the Neon 95s that is passing payment ready? The Costco dunks or whatever, bro. They're okay. Yeah, I would absolutely do it, Piglet. I would. Shoot. I'm not even hesitating. No cap. Shoes are worth what you're willing to pay. Wait for the restock. Costco SB restock, baby boy. Don't forget. That's what I'm saying, Beetlejuice. That's what I'm saying. You just never know. If they end up restocking, like, then he's shit out of luck, bro. You know what I mean? Like, what if he end up listening to people in the chat? What if people end up, oh, yeah, out there, you know, like just like how Rami said, how like they're gonna keep going up. The same guy that said that like they're gonna get restocks, like, but it never happened. And then what if the restock comes later, and then Piglet shit out of luck because now the price is gonna tank. You feel me? Like, why would you wait for a shoe to go up $50 in 1 year? You might as well just sell it high. You could get your you could have got 2 brick by bricks. You could have got 2 brick by bricks. I don't know. For me, I'm selling high, bro. Because I don't think those Costco dunks is anything like that, bro. Listen, if I were you, listen. If I had the shoe, right? Oh, I would trade those for, let's see. I mean, you could wait maybe another month for the Alaskas. Maybe, I don't know. Unless you want the fragments, you can put that to value. You get brick by bricks. I know, I'm sick again, John Brown. When's the time when I'm not sick? I can't use my JD coupon for Air Maxes. But yeah, Piglet, keep us updated. That's dope. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Did those unions like Royals go down or something? I haven't checked. Yeah, I guess because Piglet, what size do you wear, bro? Piglet, what size do you wear? EA for the 4s are gonna be tomorrow. EA on the 4s are gonna go live tomorrow. Some site doing pre-orders in Alaska for 2K. That's crazy. Get it now. Get it for the low. Sell it for the high. We went outside this weekend around those Jeremy people. Trey Vito says, bro, you need to start getting a vitamin. Wait, what? A what? Size 11? Jeez. See, that's good. See, sell high, bro. Sell freaking high. That's what I'm freaking talking about, bro. You better have 2 pairs of unions. Just think of this, bro. Just think of it. Just think about this. You got 2 unions for $135. Dude, that's the complete steal. Like, think about that, bro. You got 2 unions for $135. I would think about that. Hey, man, listen. Hey, man. That's hey, man, listen. $135 for 2 pairs of unions. Because isn't that the retail for Costco dunks? I better get EA for them 4s. I know a lot of you guys want them 4s, bro. I need more people who think like you, Raph. I'll make so much money every day. I mean, I guess. Raph, just add berries and blackberries every day as a grazing food. No cold, Zach says. Appreciate you, Zach. 135 would be the ultimate flex. Bro, them Costco dunks are like, it's just whatever, bro. Nothing to think about, just make sure they are real. Yeah, that too. That's another thing. Just making sure that you don't get finesse on your end. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like you got legit pairs. Both got to stop with only trading for something or equal after market value when the retail value is around the same price, Carlos says. Two pairs for one. I mean, I'm sure some people have seen it crazier where people will trade like 8 shoes for 1 pair of sneakers. But the thing is, you got to think about value wise. It's like you sell all your shoes is basically almost the same thing if you went to go buy it. That's what people are giving me crap. Yo, Raph, you did pay resell because you traded. That's the truth right there, Kedrick says. I'll trade my dad's Monarchs for some Laker 4s. Anyone? Oh, that would suck because I did see a video on some Wild Union LA fragment fakes. Laker 4s are nice, but respectfully passing. I thought a lot of people wanted the Laker 4s. I don't know what the stock numbers are looking like for the Laker 4s. We'll most likely get them this week. I'm sure Famous knows the stock numbers already, but we'll get them this week. This shoe is about a 6 out of 10 comfort. It's an old shoe model with an old shoe tech, outdated shoe tech. Lake 4s on DTLR raffle, only showing selective sizes though. Lake 4s on DTLR raffle. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be raffles everywhere for these 4s. These 4s are going to be a major GR, I think. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know how many they're dropping on sneakers at, but I'm sure they're going to have like a major GR for these 4s. I feel like, this is my opinion, if you put enough footwork for these 4s, you should be able to hit. Bro, I stood in line for 2 hours for these Wolf Gray 5s and I hit. If I could just easily just put a couple hours in to put in your footwork, bro, you guys could easily hit, bro. Like, if you just put a couple hours, take a couple hours out of your day. You know? No, you're good, bro. Hold on. Hold on, guys. My feet hurt from all the footwork lately. Can you get EA on days? Not got EA for the neons this morning. Does that eliminate me? No, that does not eliminate you from the force. What up, Drex? What up, dude? It does not eliminate. It doesn't eliminate you off the force, bro. What's that? This is for the neons for this Friday for the Air Max 95s. We got the stock early for you guys for the Air Max 95s. So, but hold on, chat, real quick. I want to take a little. I feel like I didn't get enough time to really look at this shoe besides making the video for you guys. And truthfully, my energy is kind of the same for this shoe. I don't really need a pair of these Wolf Grays. I really don't. I don't really need an all gray shoe. That's just my personal opinion. Obviously, a lot of people were outside for these, not only because they want them, because a lot of the resellers were out there wanting these as well. But I want to give you guys my honest rate on this shoe. I'm giving this shoe a 7 out of 10. I don't think this shoe is anything great to go crazy about. People getting shot, people getting hurt over these. I just don't think it's worth it, bro. I don't know, man. I just feel like if they mass produce this shoe, like if this were to drop 100K like pairs or 80,000 pairs of these joints, I don't think we'd get as much people going crazy on these if we had more stock. Like, I get it. The shoe hasn't dropped since 2011. I mean, like, that's most shoes that they retro majority of the time. Okay, they drop shoes, they bring back shoes. It's either it's a hit or miss. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't think it's worth all that, man. And that's why I keep telling you guys, like, obviously you guys have to realize that, like, if a shoe's going for much, you not only have like a lot of those OGs that's been dropping, you know, has been, you know, collecting shoes for years. You have to realize a lot of those people in line and going for a lot of these shoes are literally resellers as well. So that's just how the game works, bro. When something resells, you're probably one of those folks out there. Yo, Raph, I just want one for the toe. These lines are crazy, because half those people are probably in line probably to resell them, dude. And you wonder why you can't hit on an 11.5 and a 12, because you got a guy that's probably the same height as me with the same size going for a size 12. You know what I'm saying? That's probably going to resell these. So, like I said, if anybody needs a 10.5 for retail, I got you guys. I know listen, I say this all the time, dude. If I was like 50 people, okay, I would cop 50 pairs of these. But I'm just one person, okay? I could have grabbed any sizes I want in that line. I just grabbed the 10.5 because I was literally thinking about going for maybe like a harder size to hit. Because, you know, I know a lot of you guys wear 11.5, 12, 14, 13, where it's difficult to hit those sizes. But I didn't want to ruin it for anybody that was behind me. Because everybody behind me was saying 12, 13, 11.5. I don't even know if they're resellers or not. I just didn't want to like ruin it for anybody else. I literally let somebody skip me too. I was like, you got it. I don't really need this shoe. Like, if you need your size, just stand in front of me. I don't care. So I was just going to grab any size that was there just for the review. And then I got you guys for retail. But you guys have to pay shipping, okay? I ain't paying shipping for you. So, and that was the only store I hit. And that was it. And I went home. Like, I didn't want to. I was like, bro, I was already over it. Because there was people arguing. Bro, there was two girls. Bro, listen. If you guys watched my video, I didn't want to show anybody's faces. But this is how it went. Okay? So, shout out my boy Alex. I'm not sure if he was in line. Or if I'm not sure if he's still in the chat. So, this is my story. What happened. Okay? I got there around, like, right after the stream was over. I drove my little ass all the way to Nike. Okay? normally the way Nike works out here in Vegas is that they allow people to stand inside the store, outside the store, like a couple hours before the shoe drop, but they did not let anyone in the mall until 9 o'clock. Okay? Anyone else that was just walking around Caesar's Palace, they allowed them to go walk, whatever, but everyone stood in line. So that's why I was like, okay, well, this line is not bad, because if this is where the line starts, we're pretty much good. If you've been looping, or if you go out here in Vegas, Nike Caesar's Palace basically gets almost every single drop, and they get like a massive amount of pairs. So like when I saw the line, I was like, okay, this is not too bad. So the next person behind me didn't show up maybe 30 minutes after. Okay. And then obviously it got worse. Like once opening started to come around, getting a little bit closer to opening, there was a lady that stood behind me, bro. I'm telling you guys, this girl was 6'4", bro. 6'4", and she wore a size 11.5 in men's. Cause I was like, what size are you going for? She's like, I'm going for 11.5. I was like, oh, is it for your man? She's like, no, it's for me. I said, oh, shoot, my bad. And then after that, there was another lady that came behind her. I'm telling you guys this right now. She had 7 kids on her, bro. 7 kids. Like, I'm talking about babies. I asked the person in front, I said, hey, how long have you been standing here? She's like, oh, you don't want to know. Bro, they've been standing there since 4:30 in the morning, and they had a whole ass baby with them. I'm telling you, like a 6-month-old kid with them, standing out there since 4:30. Okay. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, the lady behind her, she, what's it called? She was she had 7 kids on her, right? The girl that 6'4" girl I was telling you guys about, as the time was going by, the tall girl all of a sudden had a lady with a stroller pop in and cut her. And then another pregnant girl with another kid came in and cut her. And then a whole ass couple came in and cut her. So the lady with the 7 kids decided to okay, if you guys are going to let your whole family cut everybody, then I'm just going to cut you. And that's exactly what she did. She brought her 7 kids and cut her. And that's when the argument started to happen. That's when the argument started to happen. Because normally Nike brings everybody in a couple hours before the release time. And then if you jump out of line, you can't get back. You can't get your spot back. But since we were outside, it was easy for people to cut because Nike wasn't out there to control the line. So, but by the time we got inside, which is weird, they still allowed people to go use the bathroom 10-30 minutes before they opened the doors, which was weird. They normally don't do that, but I think there were so many people complaining that they had to at least be a little bit flexible when it comes to the rules. So, but yeah, that's basically, if you guys watched my vlog in the beginning, it was basically maybe the middle of the argument. I didn't film the whole thing because they started getting each other's faces, and it's like, bro, you have 7 kids on you. Why would you even want to try to fight, bro? She was trying to square up with the 7 kids that she was with. I'm just like, bro, you have literally a 4 or 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, you have a 10-month-old in your hand trying to square up, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? This is probably my very first experience that I've seen a lot of people with their kids, bro. I'm wow. This is a lot of kids in line. And bro, you got people smoking weed, marijuana, all that stuff. Bro, it was bad. I was like, man, what the hell going on here? So, yeah, I didn't want to film the whole thing. It just got too much. Nike had to come out and kind of control that. They allowed everybody else in front of me and myself in the door to go stand inside. And then the freaking line paused because there was everybody outside was just arguing. So, and trying to figure out who was first. And yeah, it was bad, bro. It was bad. I was like, man, over these cool gray wolf gray 5s is crazy. Over wolf gray 5s was crazy, bro. But the reason why I say that because there's so many kids out there, and all these guys obviously don't give a shit, bro. They still smoke in a way. Like, yeah, I get it. It's legal out here in Vegas, but that's my point is that, like, there's a bunch of kids. You bring all your kids in here while everyone's just smoking a joint. Like, bro, I'm telling you guys, like, almost every single person in there was smoking a joint. Sounds like a regular day at the East Coast, Prince says. Yeah, I'm just giving you guys my experience off that drop. I was like, I didn't think people would just argue over some Wolf Grey 5s, but I mean, obviously I was clearly wrong. Next time you go to Caesar's Palace, let me know, bro. I need a huge favor, Drek says. I got you, bro. Glad I didn't have to be outside to get my pair of Wolf Greys. You should have said that's when my kids you can't cut in front of my baby and my. Well, the thing is, bro, it was obvious, and like I'm not gonna put my. Why would I put my head? Why would I try to butt in their business, bro? That's not my business. Listen, I didn't want no parts of it, bro. I wanted my shoe. I was already standing in there for a couple hours already. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, that's my girl and 7 kids. Leave her alone. Bro, you fuck out of here, bro. Hell no.
Arroba Juan Villarreal 9787 donated $1.99.
Bro.
It's a hood classic.
It's a hood classic. LMAO for the 2. I appreciate you, my guy, for the $2 donation. No, I was not. I was minding my own business. Bro. I was minding my own business. Sold my mind for the 27-month re-up. Mind your business. Exactly. I'm not going to butt in. Hell no. She got it, bro. Like, what if I said, yeah, that's my girl and my 7 kids. Like, yeah, all right. Good morning, Rav. What's those stock numbers for? These are for the neons on Friday. Bro, like, I even told the girl, because, like, some of the people in front of me were really, really cool, too. Like, we were chopping it up the entire time. And I told her, I was like, listen, if I had my babies with me and this argument was to happen, I don't even care about these 5s. I'm out of here, bro. I ain't bringing my kid around this shit. Hell no. What up, GM? What up, dude? Grand Rising Raffing from the VA. I managed to cop 2 pairs of these Wolf Greys. One from Foot Locker and the other from Snipes. The people waiting in line were mainly people that don't deal with sneakers every day and just, yeah, I mean, everybody in the line were like, this is the tax money shoe. Everyone in line was like, yeah, this is what happens when you bring all your babies. Listen, it was so funny. Someone made that comment, said, you know everybody that got their tax money in when they bring the whole family and the whole village with them. Oh man. Hey man, listen. The girl with the 7 kids, definitely got her tax money. She got paid. If you have 7 kids and you just filed taxes and you're the only ones, hey, listen. She got paid, bro. I know I don't really rely on the tax season. Shit, but when you have 7 kids, you 100% got paid, bro. When you have 7 kids, oh man, yeah. She got bring me my money. She said, I'm outside for Wolf Grey 5s. Every single kid is getting a pair of Wolf Grey 5s. It's very true, which is why I passed. So I got 2 shipping tracking from the online order. I got charged twice. Did I get an extra pair? People act like regular folks be able to catch a free stock. Y'all are clueless. Let's not talk about someone's kid. Bro, what are you talking about? We're not talking smack about the kids, bro. No one's in here talking smack about the kids. What up, too? Yeah, I got sick over the weekend. I know a woman who has 12 kids. Sheesh, dude. 37,000 tax return. You get a pair. But, like, overall, dude, like, I feel like a lot of these stores had a ton of pairs, bro. I feel like a lot of stores, like I would say like Foot Locker, Champs, Snipes. I mean, I feel like a lot of these stores had stock, bro. I truthfully think that way. At least she getting the kids' shoes. Tax refund plus snap hit at the same time. The new black collection fam tee. I'm gonna put the red laces on my royal fragments. Hey man, the tee. All I gotta say, dude, the t-shirts are nice, bro. We got all the shirts are all packaged and ready to drop. Hold on. Hold on. You guys want to see something? This is how limited the white t-shirt is. This is all I got for small and mediums for the white t-shirts. This is how limited the white t-shirts are. I got 2 smalls and 1 medium. That's all I got. That's how limited these white ones are. I only have 1 medium and 2 smalls. That's all I got. So please be quick is all I gotta say, is to be quick. Like, I don't have a lot of larges. I don't have a lot of extra larges. If you wear a 3X, you're gonna have to fight somebody for it. Only got 1. I got a lot of black tees though. The black tees, I ordered a shit ton of black tees. If anybody wears a 4X in here, I only got 2 4Xs, by the way, on a black. Drex, thank you so much for the $10 donation.
Arroba tatumandrex203 donated $9.99. Behind a girl with 7 kids during tax season, there's a dude telling her baby, let me flip that money for you, lol.
Drex, thank you so much for the 10. Behind a girl with 7 kids during tax season, there's a dude telling her baby, let me flip that money for you. I'm gonna say this real quick. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in the water in 2026, but a lot of you men in here got your woman out there doing the footwork for you. Is crazy. There was so many women in that line. There was at least 4 of them in front of me. I said, what are you guys going for? They're going for a pair for their man. I said, where's your man at? Man, I don't know what's in the water, bro, but these women, hey man, these women out here are loyal, I'll tell you that. You got some loyal women in that line to stand out there for your man. That's crazy. And we got some loyal ass woman that's willing to, she's like, I just need one for my man. I said, you're out here for your man. Where's your man at? She said, my man's out there. She said, my man is out in Houston for a basketball game. I said, man, listen. I said, you better than me. Their man sleeping at home. I was like, man, you better than me, bro. I said, your man lazy. I said that to her. I said, you man lazy. Bro, listen, if I told my girl to, hey babe, can you go stand in line for my shoes real quick? I'm gonna go loop over here. Man, my girl would tell me to go kick some fucking rocks, bro. Dead ass. She'd probably tell me, you better shove that shoe up your ass. Literally, that's exactly what my girl would probably tell me. They got their knocking. That's why I was like, bro, I'm telling you, there's so many women in line, bro. Like, and granted, they were getting themselves a pair. Don't get me wrong, but like, I was expecting men to fight, not women. I was like, damn. Stop it. You know them pros will. Bro, my girl would not stand in line for some kicks, bro. My girl would tell me to go kick rocks, bro. She would tell me to go kick rocks, bro. My girl would absolutely tell me to go kick rocks. The power of the third leg. My girl would definitely tell me to go kick rocks and count them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my girl will not do that for me. I don't blame her. I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like, I would not want to put my girl in some sort of situation like that, bro. You're standing in line with a bunch of sweats. What up, Larry? What's good, dude? She don't love you. She don't willing to stand for you. Hell no, Drip King. Listen, and someone had a point. I'm not putting my girl in that situation, bro. For me, I would probably never tell my girl to go stand in line for something. Maybe to wait in line so I could go take a number 2 or number 1 if we're at a buffet line. But not for a sneaker line, bro. Hell no. Having her go by herself, that's crazy. I stood in line at Foot Locker at 3:45 p.m. for the 5 p.m. scraps. At 5 p.m. they told me they only had up to a size 11 left. I'm a size 12 and a half and 13. Womp womp. Why is he in another? Bro, I don't ask questions, bro. Because he was there for a basketball game. That's what she said. She was like, yeah, he's in Houston for a basketball game. And yeah, my wife won't even wait in line for me for a coffee. Rami says, I'm staying in lines again. So y'all don't have accounts on your girl's phone? It's teamwork makes the dream work. Imagine my wife standing in line here in NYC. That's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't put my wife in that position, bro. For her to stand in line for some goofy ass shoes, bro. I don't even care if it's a Travis Scott or something hype. I'm not putting her in that position. Whatever, too. If you would not do that for you would not put your wife in a situation like that, bro. Stop it. Raph, you cop in the white and red Jordan 13s? Probably not. I don't know what you know what? Someone asked me that the other day. Someone asked me, yo, Raph, what's your next cop? I don't know, bro. I don't know what we got in March. We got this. We got the 4s. We probably most likely go for the Alaska ones because we're a bunch of hype beasts. So we'll probably go for the Alaska ones. I don't know what else is dropping in March. March, we've got Jumpman Jacks. Easy pass. Unless Frank needs a pair. I just know what, bro. Listen, you know what I'm excited about for this month? I am going to be a chaperone for my daughter's field trip. I'm more excited about that, dude. Jumpman Jackson Kobe's, Frank says. Which Kobe's? If she wanted to, hell yeah, Two says. Even if she wanted to, she was like, if my girl offered to stand in line for a shoe, I still would not put her in a position to stand in line with all those sweats. Just wouldn't. A lot of these dudes would, though, Raph. They spend more money on themselves than their girl on Valentine's Day. You heard the news about the lady whose husband got kidnapped by the cartel? So his wife kidnapped the cartel boss's mother and traded her mom for... No, I did not. I did not, bro. I did not see that. Don't forget the Jordan 13s and 14s. I respectfully am probably going to pass on all of them. But the thing is, so my mind, not everybody has EA though. Enjoy doing the chaperone with the kids. Listen, I'm excited for it. Come here, bud. Kobe High School colors. I have my lady standing in line with me. My double up pair. I mean, okay. Let's say this real quick. I'm going to ask y'all real quick. The thing is, if my girl was to offer to stand in line with me, would I do it? I would probably say no. I still would say no. I would say no. What's the stock for again? This is for the neons this upcoming Friday. Stay, bud. Don't forget to have your wife pack your lunchbox. You could trade with the kids. Imagine your girl coming back saying, "Here, honey, I got him," with a black eye and a bloody lip. It's like, what happened? Imagine she comes home and she gives you the pair and she's all bloody and all that shit. And you're like, what happened to you, bro? I could barely talk, dude. My voice is cooked. Pre-order, everybody smash that like button. Yeah, make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button for the one time. I did tell the chat I hit on the Grateful Deads, right? Super, super lucky hit. I've been wanting the Air Max 90 for quite some time. It landed on my lap. I will not take my girl because she probably starts to annoy me. Long as she wins the fight for a dub. That's so wild, bro. What is this? Supreme Nike SB Air Max 2. Charles Barkley. 94 lows. Wow. We got the Barkley lows, bro. Available on March 5th. These are dropping this Thursday. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that, W Rod. You know what I'm saying? We're just all jokes. It's all jokes, bro. I honestly, chat, I think the black one's probably gonna be the most favorited out of all of them. I need a girl that can take a bullet for some Jordans. I know. Hopefully by tomorrow, my voice is better. Stay in line, but I hate lines, but plenty of times normally. Who in here stood in a line over the weekend? I'm gonna ask y'all this real quick. Who stood in a line over the weekend for the fives? Who stood in line? I know, buddy's such a good dog, dude. Stay, bud. I need help with the gold Supreme SB size 11, please. Pew Pew says. No lines, never. Zach says. Zach, you ain't gonna go out there and stand no line, bro. Come on, man. I mean, for your size, aren't you like a size 13, Zach, or like a 14 or something? Nah. I am crazy, but I pass on the fives. Blessed for 2 pairs and no lines. I ordered online like civilized person. Is that total stock for the neons? Yeah. As of right now, this is the stock numbers for the neon 95s. My boy Gray now. I know. He is gray. Had mines delivered to me. I don't do lines. What up, Jeffrey? What up, dude? I did for both for Union Fragments and I both hit. There we go. You know, sometimes if you stand in lines is a hit or miss. Standing in line is a hit or miss, though. No Diddy lines is crazy. Me, but I live in an open carry. Stand your ground state. Jason says, definitely not standing in line for shoes. Raffle pickup, easy pickup at DTLR. Okay, let's check this out real quick. Someone sent this over. This is wild, bro.
Right now, a DeKalb County mall is on lockdown after a shooting. And to our local headlines tonight, police say officers were called to the mall at Stonecrest just after noon. We're told they found someone with non-life-threatening injuries here. That person was taken to the hospital for treatment. Police also say several people ran away after the shooting and were later detained. One witness that we spoke to says that he heard at least 2 gunshots.
As soon as I walked through the door, shots, 2 shots. Yeah, 2 shots went off. You know, of course, people ducking and, you know, wondering what's going on, running, whatnot. But honestly, for the most part, it wasn't too chaotic. You know, 2 shots and then they started shutting all the stores.
Well, the mall was evacuated and is still on lockdown tonight while police clear the scene. Officers say it could take several hours. We're told there's no threat to the community right now. Right now, a DeKalb County mall is on lockdown after.
Oh, breaking news. Shots fired at Stonecrest Mall in Atlanta, Georgia over the Air Jordan 5 Wolf Grays that released this morning. It happened up there, you know, ain't going to say we'll use it, blah, 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 blah. So people out here getting freaking fighting over these 5s, man. What was it? They said Atlanta, Georgia. Let me ask y'all this real quick. Okay. Let me ask y'all this real quick. What starts? Like, what gets to a point where does it get to a point where someone pulls out like a weapon, bro, like that for over a shoe? Like what do you have to get to a point like just people just talk and smack back and forth? They just go back and forth, just talk and smack. But that's the thing, bro. People are fighting over the shoe. And I feel like honestly it's 100% like it definitely is like cut in lines. That's where it really starts. Like I can't think of anything else. What they'd be fighting over. Like it has to, like, it literally starts with like someone cutting, and then after that it's ignorant, and then just ego, bro. It's just ego. It's all ego. Even shoes to people are about ego. It's materialism. I miss the days of fists to cuffs, 1-on-1, 1v1 to settle stuff. I don't. Well, the thing is, like, I don't condone any violence like that, bro. Like, but that shit wild. You can skip and be tougher than the next guy. You can have the spot. Karma and God got me. The source should decline to sell online. Bro, the thing is, dude, it's like they need to stop doing the first come first serve shit. Then they need to stop doing the whole first come first serve shit. Seriously, they need to stop doing that first come first serve stuff. What they need to do is just do raffles. Like, I get it that they want people, they want the traffic. Like, that's what the stores want. They absolutely want the traffic. They want people constantly getting in line, and not only just buying the shoes. People are gonna freaking start buying the clothes. That's why they want the traffic. But they want people to stand out there. They want it, bro. Because the thing is, the stores know they're not liable. They're not liable with these people getting hurt or starting any like commotions and stuff. They're not liable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stores love it because they not only get people getting the shoe, they end up buying other stuff too. If people walk, so I bet you like 35% of people that stand in line that don't get a pair of shoes, they're probably still going to go in the store and buy something, dude. They're probably going to buy some socks, some shirt that comes with the shoe, something. They're going to buy something. I don't know, a sneaker cleaner. Now, first come, first serve is fine. Just because some people act like idiots shouldn't ruin it for everyone else who wants a pair. They just need people outside giving tickets for spots in line. Ain't hard to fix. Sneaker gang in the building. What up, fat boy Kicks? What up, my guy? They just need people outside giving tickets for spots in line. It ain't that hard to fix. Yeah, facts. And that point, it's just like it's all based off like the manager's discretion. But like truthfully, bro, like in the company's eyes, like Foot Locker Champs and all those guys, like they don't care, bro. They don't care. Fives restock on Wish Atlanta. Big W for those lame shops, no responsibilities at all. They close the stores for the day. They open the next day with the bigger lines. People down at right after first come first serve, standing in lines. Security got a step game up. They won't matter. People that pull guns don't give a shit about tickets. They'll take yours. That's just crazy, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Out here fighting over a pair of sneaks. No, when I waited in line back in the day, if they didn't have any pairs left, by the time I got in line, I didn't buy shit. I'm not getting clothes if I can't get my shoes, KJK5 says. That's why I said 35% of the people. I'll let Siri read it here.
Arroba Juan Villarreal 9787 donated $1.99. The Space Jams is gonna be the same story. Pulgar hacia abajo, tono de piel medio.
How you say, Hoon? Thank you so much for the 2. The Space Jam is going to be the same story. Bro, imagine Space Jams and the Jordan 4s. Bro, imagine those 2 shoes. Bro, people are outside going crazy off Wolf Gray 5s. Dude, people think Space Jams are not going to be crazy. I had a couple people in this chat say, oh, no, Rafi, Space Jam's not going to be crazy. Space Jams are going to go fucking crazy, bro. Space Jams, Jordan 4 breads. People are gonna go crazy for them shits. People are gonna go crazy for that shoe. Like, okay, other than, let me ask y'all this. This might be a hot take. You thought Wolf Grays was crazy. Wait until you get the, I've been saying this, bro. UNC 5s. Wait for you. You thought this was going to be crazy. Watch. I bet you UNC 5s are going to be crazier than this drop. I bet you UNC 5s are going to be as crazy as Wolf Grays. I bet you that. Other than like Space Jam, Bread 4s. What else do we got? Like, I feel like people are going to go crazy on UNC 5s. I could be wrong, though. Listen, I could be wrong. But, like, that was one shoe I needed. That was one shoe in my bucket list this year when it came to copping shoes. Was Toros, UNC 5s, the Kobe's, 3Ds, the Bread, Space Jams. Like, there's some of the, like, the must-haves this year. I think it just depends on the colorway, bro. It all comes down to the colorway. Oh, Zach, I'm gonna show the official images on those. The Jurassic Park Jot 3s are nice. Did you see the black pair? The black pair official images came out. But the thing is, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if people don't go crazy as crazy as the Toros. Bro, you guys already know how social media works. You guys should know how social media works, bro. Because people are already shitting on the Toro Bravo 4s already. Content creators, people online, they're already shitting on the Toro 4s. And this might be a hot take. Let me ask y'all this. Oh, you know what just popped up? Those Jurassic Parks. Let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna pull up a shoe, and I'm gonna ask you all this, because some of you guys saying, "Oh, Jordan 5 is the new wave, Raf." Okay, let me ask y'all this. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get to this. I'm gonna pull this shoe up, and let me know if this is gonna have the same effect. I'm almost there. Here it is. The white metallic 5 Air Jordan 5 returns on April 25th with the Nike Air in the back. So let me ask you guys this, chat. How well, I'm not even talking about resell, okay? Not talking about resell. How well is this shoe going to perform? I was a big believer on this. I'm a big believer that a lot of folks are not crazy on all white shoes. I said that before, and I'm going to keep that energy. I feel like folks don't like all white shoes. I just don't. That's why, like, all white shoes just hit a little bit different. It's not for everybody. I just don't think people would rather take an all black Cat Jordan 5 with the Nike Air in the back over. That might be a hot take. That might be a hot fucking take. Listen, agree with me or disagree with me, chat. I honestly think if they drop the Black Cat Jordan 4, people would rather want those than a metallic all white. All white metallics. Bro, imagine if they dropped the Black Cat Jordan 5, bro. Imagine if they dropped an all Black Cat Jordan 5 with suede and everything. With the suede, same material that you see on the metallic 5s, but just a Black Cat. People would go crazy. Ain't wrong. Look at the grape and black tongue fire reds. People just don't prefer all white shoes, bro. Look another example, right? Perfect example. Look at the Pure Money 3s. Pure Money 3s versus the Black Cat 3s. People didn't want the Pure Money 3s are sitting everywhere. You could get Pure Money 3s for under retail versus an all Black Cat Jordan 3s. It's because all white shoes get dirty. It's because no one likes to wear all white shoes. It's just going to get dirty, bro. Great fives on release date did not sell out though. Like obviously you might not see it now, but all I'm saying is like on release date, bro, you've seen great fives everywhere. Fire red's the same thing. And that's why I tell you guys, it's just certain colorways. You know, certain colorways it's gonna hit. It's either it will hit or if it doesn't. You know, like I wouldn't be surprised if they massively produce this shoe versus the Wolf Grey 5s. I bet you they'll probably have more stock on these. I could be wrong though. I feel like there'll probably be more stock on these versus the Wolf Greys. But like, I promise you, the next Jordan 5 that's gonna pop off is the UNC 5s. Let me pull it up real quick. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you don't like the shoe, that's cool. But I'm telling you guys, people are gonna be outside for UNC 5s, man. I'm not even joking. These are gonna do so well. Where is it? Hold on. Okay. Oops.
@Treiveno donated $2. That white is crispy when clean.
Shout my boy Trey. Oh, here it is. Shout my boy Trey for the 2. Then that white is crispy when clean. Shout my boy Trey for the $2 donation. Bro, you can't tell me these ain't gonna perform well. Like these people are gonna go crazy. If you remember back then when the UNC 4s came out, oh brother, like, and I feel the same way for those UNC 14s. People are gonna go crazy on UNC 14s because they're not gonna drop a whole lot. These are not going to sit. You're tripping. These are not going to sit, bro. These are not going to sit. Man, if you're saying these are going to sit, man, listen. You're tripping. These are one of the best fives to drop this year. In my personal opinion, it's probably, let me think, hold on. This has got to be the best five to drop this year, hands down. I'm thinking about all the fives are dropping. This is the best one, and it's a must cop. These UNC fives are a must cop. This was in my bucket list for this year. These are going to sell out, bruh. These are very, very nice. No. They don't look like the Awake 5s. The Awake 5s look like the UNC 5s. Don't get that twisted. It's the other way around. Okay. I need this shoe. I want this shoe bad. You know what's so crazy? Even when the UNC 4s came out, I tried, but like I wasn't really a big fan of the UNC 4s. Jumpman heel logo, yeah, but that's not gonna stop from people from buying that shoe. Look at the Wolf Grays, bro. Wolf Gray 5s. That's what I'm saying. Like it didn't matter if they imagine if the Nike Air was on this back on the booty. It didn't matter if they had the Jumpman or the Nike Air on this back of the shoe. Everybody wanted these Wolf Grays. Ain't no Nike Air on the booty. People fighting over these friggin' Wolf Gray 5s. Definitely not gonna sit. And the 5 do great with the 40s and over. UNC 5s equals shadow backboards. Man, stop, Roman. Bro, stop. You're such a rage baiter, bro. You're rage baiting. You're rage baiting. You're absolutely rage baiting. This might be a hot take, but these 5s shit on the Wolf Grays. Sorry, I had to say it. I'm just biased. These UNC 5s shit on the Wolf Grays. Y'all listen, that might be a hot take. Might be a hot take. Chat, don't be surprised if this is on my top 5 sneaker of the year list. I want this shoe bad, bro. Y'all think I'm capping. Don't be surprised if this is my top 5. Roman says cap, bro. Stop, bro. All right, keep that same energy, bro. Yeah, I'm sick, bro. I'm sick right now, bro. Yeah. Nah, bro. Y'all keep that same energy, bro. Ain't even 50-50. It's not even close. It ain't 50-50, bro. Rav lost like his voice. Bro, I promise. Don't need these. I got the Awake 5s, Local says. You okay? You want to hear a hot take? I rather have these 5s over the Awake 5s. All right. I want both. Stop arguing like a goofy. I'd rather have these over the Awakes. Shamble Boy amazing for the re-up. Joe King says the switch up gonna be like clockwork. Man, I ain't gonna put a poll out. Rav, you got sick from 5 lines this weekend? Nah. No, my kid got me sick. These are nice. Just would have been better with the Nike Air on the booty. That Nike will talk. Hey, dude, like anybody that's going for the UNC 14s, dude, I'm telling ya, just wait. UNC 14s are 100. Okay, this is another. Listen. UNC 14s are gonna be an easy sellout. Yo, 14s, dude, folks out there are crazy fans of 14s. Those UNC 14s are going to perform so well. Some of y'all think I'm going to be smoking a joint, bro. But UNC 14s, they're supposed to release this month, right? Those are going to perform as good as Wolf Grays. UNC 14s, here we go. I'm going to say it. You want me to say it or not? I will say it, bro. You want me to say it or what? I'ma say it, bro. I'ma say it. Let me know. I'll say it. These 14s right here shit on the Wolf Gray 5s. These UNC 14s right here shit on the freaking Wolf Gray 5s. Rage bait. Chicago 13s are nice. I've always thought 13s are one of probably top 3 most comfortable Jordans of all time. Better be taking some medicine, my guy. Oh, I am. I'm sorry. Listen, I get it, the nostalgic of the of them bringing this back since 2011, but this shoe is so like whatever, bro. Like it's nice, but it's like that icy bottom is nice with it. It complements the gray, but like, bro, I'm telling you this right now, bro. Like this all gray 5 is all right. It's nothing crazy, but I get why people like them. They look better in person. These look better in person. But I think I honestly, respectfully rather have a UNC 14 than this. I don't even have any 14s in my collection. I know my dad's going to want this shoe. My dad's probably going to go for this shoe. His Jordan 14s is like his favorite Jordan silhouette. Jordan 14 is his favorite silhouette, bruh. He's probably going to go for this. Hey man, listen. If you don't think I know ball, that's fine. At the end of the day, it's everyone's opinion if you don't like them or not. I'm gonna try to cop the pair of the Amamanir 3s now. I missed out. I'm back back then and just realized they're sitting around $300 now. That all gray 5 is helping feed my 7 kids that waited in line for me, Rami says. And the laces are icy gray. Man, I'm telling you guys, these are going to perform very well. The thing is like, I also said this about the 14. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm sitting here glazing the Jordan 14. I'm not. Because when they dropped the Air Jordan 14 Ferraris, they fumbled that shoe. If you are a big 14 fan, I'm sorry. If you don't think they fumbled the 14 Ferrari, listen, you must just love the shoe so much. Because they really messed up on that material on those 14s. They went cheap, bro. Like, the 14 Ferrari is a nice shoe. It really is. But they really went cheap on y'all. Like, I was disappointed for y'all. Like, I'm not a 14 guru, but, like, they really fumbled that 14 material. They really did. They fumbled the hell out of that shoe. Shout out my boy Sneaker Addict, man. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Wolf Gray 5s, income tax, sneaker of the year.
@tasneakeraddict3195 donated $2. Wolf Gray 5S Income Tax Sneaker of the Year Calavera.
Sneaker addict, man. Thank you so much for the 2. The Wolf Gray 5's Income Tax Sneaker of the Year. I mean, I did ask y'all. I did ask you guys. Okay. A lot of you guys were absolutely correct about this shoe. Okay. Hold on. Let's go back real quick. A lot of you guys were absolutely correct about the Wolf Gray 5s, that we may see this Wolf Gray 5 perform. Okay. Hold on. Time out. Let me ask before I explain, before I start to yap. Okay. Let me ask y'all this. You see the Wolf Gray 5s now. Let me ask y'all this, because we will go back to this later during the year. I don't think this is a wrong or right answer. This is just all guess at this point. Okay. We don't really talk too much about numbers, but I wanted to ask you guys, because you guys like to talk about this stuff a little bit. Do you think this shoe right here, the Wolf Gray 5s, are going to be like this? Do you think this shoe right here is going to be like this? I got another hot take for y'all. I got another hot take for you guys. I got a hot take. I got a hot take for some of y'all. I know. Facts Atomic. I got a hot take for y'all. You don't want to hear it. Okay. So you guys are saying no. Majority of you guys are saying no. Okay. Okay. This is another hot take. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. Wait, where did it go? What the heck? What the heck just happened? Oh, here it goes. I think I froze up a little bit. Okay, here we go. This is my take. You guys ready? This is my take. Let me know if I'm good, because I think I froze for a little bit. Am I good? Can I get a thumbs up? Am I good? Am I good? Just let me know, chat. I know I have a delay on my end, so just let me know if I'm good. See UNC4 is up with the metallics before Wolf Grays. Oh, good. Okay. This is another hot take. This UNC Jordan 5. This UNC Jordan 5s is going to perform way better than the Wolf Gray 5s in the resale market. Okay? That's my hot take. This UNC 5 is going to perform way better than the Wolf Gray 5s in the aftermarket. That's my take. I'm glazing these UNC 5s, bro. I'm glazing. I'm glazing. I am glazing. Debating on stock. I don't even listen. Even if this UNC 5 had more stock, dude, watch this bite me in the ass, bro. As if, yo, Raph, look what happened. They're dropping 120,000 pairs of the UNC 5s on Sneakers app. You were wrong. No, I'll listen to Nene. Like, I just like this UNC 5 better than the Wolf, in my personal opinion. If low stock, then yes. But are you on something, Raph? I think there's gonna be more stock on these versus the Wolf Grays, I think. Respectfully, they gotta mass produce one of these 5s this year. They can't make every 5 limited. Right? Like, they can't make every Jordan 5 limited, bro. They gotta mass produce one of them. And this could honestly, as much as I'm like rage baiting of some of you guys in this chat, like this might be one of them. This might be one of them because stock may be high on these ones. That's the only reason. Wolf Gray 5s, they only dropped 44,000 pairs on the Nike sneakers app. I could see them dropping like 80K of these. They can't make every 5 limited, especially on GRs. Look at the 5s last year. They had the reimagined Jordan 5s. They dropped roughly around 51,000, right? The other 5s later that year was what? The Grape 5s. They also dropped the Fire Red 5s, and both of those colorways were massively produced. But like I said, I could be wrong. Stop. Wolf Gray 5 is a classic, and youngins don't remember, so I get it. But it looked like people were more outside for that shoe than any other shoe. They have a bigger turnout. What's the stock numbers in the Lake Show 4s? We don't have the Lake Show 4s stock numbers yet. We will have them though. We will definitely have them when it gets later this week. We'll most likely have them. I mean, the thing is like I feel like there's going to be way more stock on these UNC 5s. Like I said, as much as I was trying to rage bait you guys this morning, I still think they're going to probably I feel like in low key, they're going to mass produce this one. These are set to drop June 20th. June 20th. So this is going to be the summer shoe. They got UNC 5s dropping on June 20th, bro. Man, I don't even listen. I tell you this, I don't know if I want to be standing in line in the middle of summer for these joints, bro. It's going to be like 100+ degrees in June in Vegas. People don't realize the hype for the Wolf Grays was also a FOMO from last year. No, it's not. No, it's not. Why are we comparing Wolf Grays to metallics? Some of you guys must have forgot some of the other 5s that released last year. Like, what are we doing? You guys act like you guys can't count out any of the rest of the 5s. Why aren't we saying, oh, people FOMO, or why didn't the grapes and the Fire Red sell out then? Like, we can't just point out something like on like something like Wolf Grays because what? Because it dropped the same time? No, it's because it's easy to say now because of how much it's going for. It's easy to say now because of how much it's going for, bro. It's easy to say now. You can't forget about all the rest of the GRs that sat when it came to 5s. Like the Wolf Gray 5s and the metallic 5s are two different looking shoes. Bro, I promise you this. You guys keep saying tax season, but I promise you this. If they drop the Grape 5s the same time, if that replaced the metallic 5s, or if that replaced the Wolf Gray 5s, I betcha the Grape 5s and the Fire Reds would perform the same way that they performed last year. I promise you. I bet you that, dude. I bet you that, dude. I don't think, like, as much as I listen, I always bring this up, dude. The whole, like, oh, Raph, tax season, like, I'm listen. In certain extent, sure, but I'm still not a believer in that. It comes down. Listen, it comes down to like, it honestly does come down to timing for sure. Grade 5s and Fire Reds are not as popular as Wolf Grade 5s. Not even, bro. It's like I said, it's easier to say, bro. It's easier to say. It's easier to say that. Man, where's this Jordan 5, bro? Where's this Jordan 5? Hold on. Because you guys keep talking about like suede this, nubuck. Like, I get it, bro. Like, then why aren't all the other 5s that are like suede and nubuck performing as good? Like, come on, chat. Like, you guys, like, some of y'all saying, oh, because nubuck. Not every single shoe is gonna hit. Like, when the Raging Bull 5 came out, that shit was not a hit, bro. You could go down the line on some of the Jordan 5s like drop, like Jordan 5 Olives. It's another one. 2023 Jordan 5 Burgundy. Like, that shoe hasn't dropped in years, and they brought it back in 23. Didn't perform as good, and that's a suede nubuck shoe. Guys, not every single one is gonna perform as good. And that's why I told you guys, it all comes down to colorway as well. It depends on colorways. It comes down to colorways at the end of the day too. But that's my point, bro. That's my point. Just because it's a suede nubuck shoe doesn't mean it's gonna perform all that well. That's my point. Because some people in the chat will rap, it's suede and nubuck. It's gonna perform well. That's why that's why these perform well. No, these perform well because it's definitely the colorway and the amount of stock that they dropped on these. Like, come on, bro. It definitely came down to stock. Once they saw, oh, okay, these are under 50,000, and then the colorway is like a must cop. Like, of course, people are gonna go crazy off of these joints. Okay, you guys keep saying taxes. Then I'm expecting these 4s to do very, very well then, right? I'm expecting these 4s to do very, very well if it's tax season. I'm expecting this shoe to be a $300, $350 shoe on release date then. Cause then, like, this happens with the comments again. This happens because the thing is, people are gonna say, "Oh, right, it's tax season," and then I'm just saying, if this shoes ends up sitting, people will be like, "No, Raf, it's not tax season, Raf. It's just because everyone can't buy everything." But you say it's tax season. You say it's tax season, but Raph, we can't buy everything. But we're just going to say tax season specifically for the 5s. Tax money gone on them 5s. Sorry, Lake Show 4s. If anything, listen, if anything, then the 5s, then you would have more money. If you was tax season, then you would have more money because you're reselling all the 5s. Some of y'all are reselling all the 5s, so you should have more money than you started with. Bro, listen, stop. People were gassing up these 4s since the jump. I'm expecting the shoe to do really, really well because I haven't heard any negative about this sneaker at all. I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about these 4s, bro. Majority of the people that I've seen in this chat wants these 4s. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think people are basing off like the resale value, because every time we talk about resale value in here, people are like, oh, Raph, it's going up for a lot of, it's going for a lot of money because of taxes. That was my whole point. That was my whole point for the reimagined Jordan 4s. Or like during this time, Raph, everything's going up because of tax season. Bro, look, then why the hell aren't the Union LAs going for more than $300? If it's tax season and you guys say, oh, the resell's up because of tax season, Unions are not even going for a lot. But you guys, a lot of you guys claim because it's tax season. You guys claim that every time a shoe goes up during this time, it's because it's taxes. This shoe is under $300. But now, okay, now let's switch up, Raph, all because they dropped so many pairs. Like, dude, for me, it has nothing to do with taxes. I'm sorry, we're going to go back to the whole tax shit, bro. It has nothing to do with taxes, bro. It really doesn't. Folks been getting their W-2s since January. You think they're just going to sit around and wait? No. Majority of jobs give those W-2s out by the end of or mid-January. And people, obviously you're not going to get your money until a certain time. I get it. When taxes money start to roll in, but like it normally takes what, about a month? But that's what I'm saying, Beetlejuice. There's a lot of factors to it, but people are always trying to make it just one. People are saying it's taxes. They're only factoring one thing, but it's more than that. That's my point as well. It's not because it's just taxes, bro. See if they spend money during tax season or not, if it would be interesting. I mean, listen, you know what? That's a good one, J Mill. That's good content right there. Asking folks in line, hey, what are you using your tax money for? But I get it, Air Ace. I get it. Like what Beetlejuice says, there's more factors to it. There's just not one. But people in here claim taxes is the reason why. That's the number one reason why, Raph. No, it's not. Listen, people will go broke for a shoe that goes for $60, $50, $80 over retail, dude, so they can flip it.
@Kilama420 donated $1.99. Y Blame PUNXATUN Yefil 4 Shadow y Wolf Grey Hype.
Killama for the 2. I blame Jada's and the Wolf Grey Hype. Killama says for the $2 donation. I appreciate that, Killama. Rob just arguing for the sake of arguing. Hey, man, listen. I love the debates in here, bro. Hey, listen. I love the debates. Look at Nigel's. What about Nigel's? What about Nigel's, bro? Well, let me. You know what? Hey, SM Go. Let me hear your take on the Nigel's, bro. What about the Nigel's? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me tell y'all something. People are calling these 5s the tax season 5s. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? You know why? Because everyone on social media and all the influencers are saying it. Because everybody on social media is saying tax season 5s because all the content creators and everybody is saying it. Bro, I've seen so many people call these the tax season 5s in this chat. I wanna know his. Listen. I wanted to hear that take though. I wanted to hear that take for those Nigel 4s. People are just hating on the shoe because they can't get it, so they're calling the tax season 5s. Oh, to show them? What about the 4s? Listen, I wanted to hear the take about the 4s, but if he's just telling me to show them, I mean, what is there to show about the Nigel 4s? They're going for a lot of money. Barely anyone hit on that shoe. I like to debate with you guys. It's all fun, bro. I love it a lot. Because there's no wrong answer. I'm gonna tell y'all something. There's no wrong answer. Y'all telling me that these went crazy because these drop on March 14th.
Arroba Synergy Mediausa donated $4.99. It's not just RAF SAYING it, YouTube says it, X is says it, Instagram says it.
Shamo Boy Synergy for the $5 donation. Not just Raf saying it, YouTube saying it, X is saying it, Instagram saying it. Okay, so anyone that's saying like Raf, it does play a factor, I absolutely agree with you. But my argument is that tax season is not the number one reason why the Jordan 5s performed the way they did. Okay? Tax season is not the reason why. Is not the number one reason why. The 5s did or doing it what it does. Is doing what it does. And if you want to saying for these dropped on March 14th or 13th last year. Barely anyone hit on this shoe. Okay? This is not really comparable because this shoe is a hype sneaker. Now, a shoe that's coming out in March. Okay? What we got? We got 14s, UNCs. We got the Lakeshows 4s this week. Obviously, neons. I don't know if you got, obviously, neon 95s. Okay, and then you also have the Jumpman Jacks. Okay. Everybody comparing these metallic 5s, the Wolf Grade. Why are these shoes doing better than the metallic 5s? There wasn't much talk about metallic 5s last year. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Right there. Thank you. Everybody comparing these metallics to the metallic fives to the metallic fives to the Wolf Grays. Why are these shoes doing better than the metallic fives? There wasn't this much talk about metallic fives last year. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right, bud? Thank you very, very much. Well, the thing is, no one knew that the Jordan 5 hype would just dramatically flip. But the thing is, bro, no one went crazy, really crazy until they realized how crazy the fives did. What it did. Like during the week, there was like zero hype around metallic fives. Like the week of the release, like, and then they saw all those videos and like, oh, people are, oh shit, people were at home that didn't really need these fives. We're watching those videos at home. People were at home. People were at home, bro. Seeing those videos on release date. Seeing like, oh my gosh, people were outside for these fives. Man, that's crazy. The entire shit flipped, bro. Because the fives weren't even going for that much on release day. It slowly creeped up in price. It's people started sprinting to their stores. You're like, oh shit, man, they're fighting over these fives. Is crazy. These fives might be hype. They sold that on Sneakers app. I didn't even go for a pair. Dude, listen, there was like no hype that week. If you were here last year, there was not much hype around the fives. There wasn't until release date, and people were, holy crap, they sold out, Raph. We had so many types of predictions throughout the week, like how this five was going to perform. Because if you look at the previous years before that, it was like, bro, they were just constantly just oversaturating the Reimagined series. Like, I feel like we were really getting fatigued on the Reimagined series. Like, we really were. Like, if you go back on the Reimagined Jordan 4, like, it did perform very well on release date. There was a lot, bro. There was a lot of pairs out there. But then, like, as it progressed, like, I feel like people were just getting, like, it was just getting dragged a little bit. And then we didn't really know how 2025 was going to perform. Like, no one knew. Like, we thought 2025 was just going to be another year like 23 and 24. Because those 2 years for Jordan Brand, bro, dude, it was going downhill for Jordan Brand. You wonder why back in 2024, you look, what got Sneaker of the Year? For most, well, not most people, but like, what was the most popular selling shoe that year? A freaking Adidas basketball shoe. It was an AE1 that was the most popular shoe, the most sold shoe. And New Balances were hot in because the resale value. A lot of people were looking to resell for Jordan. There was nothing really reselling, but what like Travis's. But all I'm saying is this: like, I feel like if they did drop, if you swap the two shoes. Okay, like I said, if you swap the grape fives or a fire red 5 and you replace it with the wolf gray 5s, I don't think it's going to perform as good. Listen, if you had wolf gray 5s, okay, my point is, if you had wolf gray 5s to drop in September, it would perform the same way it did that it performed on Saturday. I think that way. I that's my opinion. If the Wolf Gray 5s were to drop in September and you swap that with like a Grape 5 or a Fire Red, I think the Wolf Gray 5s would perform the way it did or does now if it dropped on a later date. And I feel like if the Grape 5s or Fire Reds dropped the same on Saturday, I don't think it would perform as good. I think it's because it's like we said, like we say, bro, it all comes down to the colorway that they drop. It honestly does. It honestly came down to colorway. And it seemed like everyone was a huge fan of these Wolf Gray 5s. I heard not one negative comment about Wolf Gray 5s, bro. Not one. Vibes are dead. Kill the hype. That's my TED Talk, bro. I've been yapping all morning about these, dude. I love it, dude. I appreciate you guys for real for being a part of this conversation, putting all your thoughts and opinions, well, whether if we agree or disagree, man. It's honestly all love, bro. 5s are dead. Must be Stevie Wonder is crazy. Y'all can't use my status rewards for pre-order on JD. Buddy's getting a little antsy. Ready? I'm gonna go eat. Want to treat? You're such a good boy. No, I really do appreciate you guys for being a part of this conversation. For real, I gotta check in with my kid though. I think she's still not feeling well today, so I'll see how she feels. Okay, but you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Monday. We'll be live tomorrow for another exclusive access for the 4s. We'll see if EA pops up again for the neons, whether if it's in store, but I don't know if it is. But I really do appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. No, seriously, thank you so much for holding it down because my voice is gone. I didn't think a lot of you guys would be sticking around because how annoying my voice sounds like. But no, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Exclusive access for the t-shirts will be a surprise drop. Don't be surprised if it's today. Don't be surprised if it's tomorrow. Discord always comes first, okay? But I do appreciate you guys for the love and support as always. Thank you guys so much for the love, man. I really do appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Happy Monday. Happy March. Today's we're finally at March. So I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with what up, Mr. Sheridan? But make sure you guys hit that like button. Okay? Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Okay? Hit that like button on the way out. I'm not sure how many likes we're at. I'm gonna get some tea again this morning, get it ready because I gotta rest my throat all day. So but yeah, I really do appreciate you guys. All right, t-shirts this week. Okay, t-shirts this week. So tap in. Okay, I really do appreciate y'all's support, man. Okay, but you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. You guys stay easy. Don't work too hard on this Monday. I'm not trying to post any content for you guys later. I wanted to, but my voice is cooked. So I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Much love. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great one, man. Love y'all as always. Peace.
now you want me back.